Hey Gemini, what's going on? Gemini, how are you? Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate your time and I appreciate your energy. Gemini, this is going to be your February or a February 2019 read. The topic is secrets. Okay, so we're going to explore that energy that is not so much like in our face all the time, things that, we might not obviously recognize, that back burners, behind the scenes type of energy, that might include information, secretive information that either you are keeping from people or that people may be keeping from you. Okay. So this is an attempt to explore all of that, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be for you. All the messages will not resonate, of course, because this is a very general read. So take what energy resonates and leave the rest, please. What sort of secretive energy is surrounding you, Gemini? Between a person or a situation? No, that one. Foolish. Yeah, that was the... Yeah. Okay. Foolish here. This is the card that we got. I'm getting a sense of like trickery or treachery here, Gemini. The decision to not be forthcoming with the truth in any sort of matter here could have been to not maybe purposely make someone look like a fool, but, to basically pretty much to get over on them, to have them believing something that either isn't true or isn't exactly how it really was supposed to be. Like maybe the basis of this particular relationship or situation could be fabricated. At either rate, foolish. I feel like someone is already feeling this. So maybe this secretive energy might possibly have already come out, or it's coming out very soon. Let's get some more let's see what other energy there is to add to this. We have, I've thought a lot about you lately. Wow. I feel like, Gemini, this might be something to deal with a past like person, maybe someone that you ended a situation with because of a particular secret or a particular lie. Gemini, I feel like this person might be coming back to you, like, coming back around to you at some point in February to say, I know I made a fool of you in this situation, and I know that, I didn't make you really, I may have embarrassed you here in this situation to some degree. But I have been thinking a lot about you, Gemini. You have been on my mind, you know. They may be coming to you telling you that they feel like a fool because you're not around them anymore. Let's see what the tarot has to add. Way too many cards. But that Hermit did pop out there, though. And I feel like that Hermit, I didn't keep it, but I feel like, Gemini, you may have kind of withdrawn on this person a little bit, kind of to catch your bearings, to lick your own wounds. Yeah, the Hierophant, the Sun. This person committed to you, this person lied to you at commitment, or basically to say, like, they were able to even have a relationship with the Gemini in the first place because, they told some sort of, again, like I said, some sort of version of the truth. But with the Sun card, definitely, I feel like, Gemini, with the Sun card, you caught wind of this quite early. With the Sun and the Hierophant next to it, I feel like, maybe the situation was like headed toward marriage or headed to like the next level in the relationship, possibly. And then the truth came out, or you discovered the truth, or you were enlightened, and it just made you, or you're getting that truth this month. And this is how you might, this is the energy of what might be to come. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Gemini. I feel like this might be happening pretty fast for some of you. So there's like two sets of you guys. Like, I feel like this might speak to for some of you where you have already been broken up from this person because of, them not being, the most upfront person with you, and they made you look like a fool. But for some reason, they're coming back around to you. They may be coming back around to you, presenting their most authentic self to you again. Saying that, listen, this is who I really am. And I feel like they still might have that offer of marriage or that offer of being together with them, like on the table, because they've thought about this. They thought about you, I feel like they're apologetic. They're foolish to think, they were foolish to believe that they could get over on Gemini in some sort of way. Right? So, sorry if you heard any background noise. The kids are home from school. So, 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, Gemini. I'm back. They were like literally right by my door. Excuse me. Okay, Gemini. So, yeah, you're going to be coming into this knowledge very, very soon. Some of you, you're going to be coming into this very, very, very soon. And it's going to be like, oh, well, I've been like, it's almost as if it's like you've had it on your mind, like you've kind of been intuitively been knowing it, but there's some sort of confirmation that comes through, some sort of communication. It may even be like stray communication. Maybe this person might have texted someone else thinking, or texted you thinking they were texting someone else, and then that's how this whole thing gets exposed, and the whole system of what they've been doing kind of begins to start to crumble, right? But for some of you, the information is just coming to you, or it's already like you've already been dealing with this situation. You've already dealt with the ending of that relationship, and now this person is coming back around to you to say, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, Gemini. I've been foolish to think that I could, try this with you. Come on, please try this relationship with me again. I'm a changed person. I'm a different person. I'm willing to live in my complete truth. So what was keeping them in the dark in the first place? Or what was the reasons why they felt as though they needed to keep a secret from you? Or, keep you in the dark, or trying to. The talisman, you are destined to succeed. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling like they were, it was almost as if they were to say, okay, I had this going on and I had that going on because I couldn't fail. I can't fail in both, right? Like clearly, it's like they weren't trying to invest all of their time into one particular situation or one particular person because they, didn't want to be a complete failure. They knew that if something failed somewhere, then at least they had something else positive that they could focus on, as opposed to putting all of their eggs in one basket and then, and not succeeding. But I feel as though they would have really succeeded with you if they had probably just been honest with you in the first place, Gemini. And that may have been a part of the conversation that y'all may have had, where if they had just told you the truth in the very beginning, then, it would be, a whole different conversation. And then the oracle, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. So Gemini, if this is something that you're still struggling with, this particular situation, I think that you're going to be able to find a lot of happiness and a lot of light. And you may even find out a lot of truth by just going out there and, talking to your ancestors, whether that's your spiritual ancestors or, the people that have come before you that are still here on this physical plane with you. They are knowledgeable. They have the secrets to knowledge, right? So, you might end up getting some nuggets of truth from your elders, okay? And that's going to help you really navigate through this energy that you're experiencing. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like this is a complete return of someone who you got rid of because they kept a secret from you and because they made you look like a fool. This is you possibly accepting who their true authentic self is once they come back around. I do feel like that. This could be, we could see a reconciliation here, Gemini. But others of you, I feel like, yeah, if you haven't really experienced this energy yet, then you're definitely going to be coming into this truth at some point in the month of February. Maybe someone from over you, like maybe someone over you, like a relative, maybe a matriarch or a patriarch of the family. They might be helping you to realize a certain truth or a certain personality trait. And then in the end, once that separation occurs, I do feel like, or if there has to be any separation involved, it might not include any sort of separation. Like if you're still dealing with this person and you're feeling like, you're feeling like a fool for dealing with them. I think that if you encourage them to like live more in their truth, and if you're up to it, Gemini, and willing to, just kind of walk with them and travel with them on this knowledge for truth, like on their end, like if you're up for the challenge of not making sure, it's not like you're babysitting them, but if you're like up for the challenge of assisting them through the journey of them trying to live their most authentic true self, then again, you can see success here with this person, and you will also gain knowledge and nuggets of wisdom yourself that you might be able to pass down to the people that come after you. Okay, so let's see what the advice here has to say, what the outcome says here. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like that's part of the reason that of what keeps you guys in contact with each other. So like, if this was a secret that was already exposed at some point, and you have to still contact, or you still have to be in communication with this person, it is possibly due to the fact that, yeah, y'all have kids together, or you're about to have kids together. The situation could include that, maybe this person had children outside of you. Okay. So if you're dealing with that, that could be something that you're coming into the knowledge of this month, or something, a part of what had already occurred with you and this person in the past. Let's get some, let's see what the whispers of love have to say. I do want to see, let's put another message on this because this is very thick. Yeah, here we go. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. I like that. I like that. I really just feel like this is just a nod to say, oh, look, and what card is it? Card is it? It's number 34. Interesting. So I do feel like, this is about communication. This is about, I feel like, any communication coming forward towards you, Gemini, you need to accept that and understand that this is someone trying to really bear their truth with you, Gemini. So yeah, Gemini, this person may be coming forward towards you to kind of just really expose their truth to you on their own. You know, I don't feel like this is anything you're going to have to go out looking for. You might be trying to look for advice on how to navigate through this energy of the truth once they come to you with it. But ultimately, either they're going to come to you with the truth, or they're coming back around to you after the situation of the truth coming out. And, you know, they're coming out to show you that they're trying to change and they're trying to work with from their most authentic self. Gemini, wow. Let me know how this works out for you guys in the comment box. Of course, you know, I do appreciate all of your engagement, your likes, your comments, and definitely your subscribes. And if you haven't subscribed already, I do invite you to. Gemini, you may have caught this in the earlier part of the video. Your love readings for the entire month of February are going to be discounted. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of the details of that in the in the description box, as well as you'll hear the details earlier in the video or in the next video. Okay. So just keep in mind all videos in the month of, or all love readings in the month of February. Okay. So you could literally email me on February 28th. And even if I don't get to your reading until March something, right? That date on that email is February, so you still get that discount rate. All right. So Gemini, enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to the next time. Hopefully everything gets cleared up. You guys have a good one. Bye.